Hi everyone, welcome back to the Excel Masterclass. And in this session, I'm going to cover off percentages and very, very basic percentages. In this case, all I want to cover off is you will see here that we have made £46 worth of apples, £27 worth of pears, £38 worth of oranges, etc. All I want to know is of the total price there, what percentage was that made up of apples, pears, oranges, pomegranates? So percentage in this instance is just a divided by. So, and divided by in Excel, you will see if you look at your keyboard, there is no divided by sign that we would write divided by, the little line with a dot on the top and a dot on the bottom. It is a forward slash in Excel. Just like a times by is not a cross, it's a star. Divided by is a forward slash. So I will show you this. So it is equals, and then I want to do that. And then I want to divide that by the total to give me what percentage of that £46, what percent of 46 is of £117.90. Press enter and I get a percentage of 39. If it wasn't already on percent, you can click this little button up here to change it to percent, or you can click on the drop down, change it to percent. I had previously formatted the cells so that it appeared as a percent. There is another way to do it as well. You could, in fact, instead of, if you don't have a total at the bottom, you can actually total it by doing your two formulas together. So I could do equals that divided by, and then I would like to sum the whole total. So I could do it that way as well. Two ways to do that sum. It depends on the way your data is set up. So I'm going to keep it as this formula here, equals that divided by that. And then it's been a while since I mentioned the dollar signs. And it's going to become useful now, because if I fill this down, what you'll see is I've got an error message. And the reason I've got an error message is, yes, it's referencing this, and I want it to go down and reference different ones. But what I don't want it to do is reference a different total cell. I want that total cell to stay at F13. So this is where my dollar signs come in useful. And if you remember, there is a hotkey, F4. If I click that, I get my dollar signs. It surrounds both the F and the 13. Just press enter. Then if I pull that down, you will see that I get the percentages, because the F13 stays as a static number. And that is very, very, very basic percentages. I will cover off some more advanced percentages, like percentage increases and stuff, in a later module. Thanks, everyone.